So these are the vocabulary words that we studied last time, the first time, about wind. I hope you're already familiar with them already. Okay, and this is the other vocabulary words that we learned about monsoon. So let me repeat this one. Okay, so we have monsoon, season, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, equator, tropical areas, Earth's axis, tilt, winter, spring, summer, autumn, northeast monsoon, and southwest monsoon. So these are the vocabulary words that we studied last meeting. Okay, so let's have a review. Okay, let's have a review of all we have studied in this unit. Okay, so we studied about wind. We said that wind is the moving air. We studied about how wind is produced. We said that it's because the sun hits the earth unevenly. Okay, and wind blows from cool places to warm places, and that wind moves from the area of high pressure to low pressure. Okay, we also studied about sea breeze and land breeze. Okay, we also studied about what is season. We said that it's a division of the year based on the changes in weather and the number of daylight hours in a given day. In other countries, there are 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and autumn. But in Thailand, we only experience 3 seasons, right? And what are the causes of season? We said that because the earth is tilted in a 23.5 degree, so it causes season. Okay, some parts of the earth receive more sunlight compared to the other parts of the earth, and as the earth rotates around the sun, the seasons change. Okay, these are just the review of what we have studied last time. And we said that there are 3 seasons in Thailand. We have winter, rainy, and summer season. Winter season, or the cool season, we already studied that last meeting. We said that Thailand is affected by 2 monsoons, okay? The northeast monsoon and the southwest monsoon. We already discussed northeast monsoon. Now we said that monsoons are seasonal change in the direction of the wind in the region, and it occurs in tropical areas, okay? These are the tropical areas. Thailand here is in the tropical area. We are near the equator, okay? Okay, this one we already studied, northeast monsoon. We said that northeast monsoon starts around mid-October and ends around February, okay, mid-February. So it happens because during this time, mid-October, November, December, it is winter in the northern hemisphere. So there is high pressure, and then the wind blows from the northeast direction, okay, due to the earth's rotation. I hope these things are already clear to you. We already studied this. We said that the wind brings cold and dry air to Thailand and initiates the winter season in Thailand. It is cool most of the time with a little rain during this period. Now we are experiencing northeast monsoon during this time, January, okay? Okay, cool season rarely affects our daily activities, okay? We already studied that, okay? So for today, we're going to continue our lesson. I hope you already understand seasons and northeast monsoon. So we're going to continue about the southwest monsoon. Before that, I want you to be familiar with new words, okay? So we have moisture, crops, restrict, flood, destruction, damage, livestock, transitional period, direct sunlight, outdoor activities, and indoor activities. So these are the few words that we're going to study this time. Okay, as I said, Thailand is affected by two monsoons, northeast monsoon and the southwest monsoon. So southwest monsoon occurs around mid-May and ends around mid-October. Okay, mid-May and ends around mid-October. So when in the regular school year, we open our school mid-May, May 16, right? So it's the start of the southwest monsoon. When we open the school year, it's the start also of the southwest monsoon. So during this time, it is summer in the northern hemisphere. Okay, so if it's summer in the northern hemisphere, warm air will rise. All the air will rise in the northern hemisphere, so it will create low pressure. Okay, so if there's a low pressure, the wind from the ocean will go blow to that direction. Okay, from the south to the going up. Okay, so this time the wind carries a lot of moisture from the oceans to the land. So see, because the air is coming from the ocean, there's a lot of water vapor. Okay, so it carries a lot of moisture. And the moist air causes the formation of clouds over land. So because there is a lot of moisture, it will create clouds, okay, over land, and the cloud brings heavy rain. Okay, brings rain to the land. Okay. Now, rain is important for the growth of crops such as rice and corn. Okay, farmers usually plant their crops in this season. So during this season, they start to grow their plants. Okay, because there's rain. But during the raining season, we have to restrict outdoor activities. We cannot play outside because if it's raining a lot, we cannot play those games that we play outside. But we can have indoor activities. We can play board games or we can solve puzzles at home. Okay, so rainy season affects our lives because it restricts movement outside. It's difficult to play outside, to do things if it's raining, especially if the rain is too heavy. Okay, and heavy rainfall brings flood. Okay, I hope you understand the word flood. So flood causes damage to properties, loss of human life, destruction of crops, and loss of livestock. These are the bad effects. Okay, these are the effects of flood. It can cause damage to our properties. Okay, loss of human life, destruction of crops, and loss of livestock. If you're not familiar with the words, go back to the vocabulary words that I've shown you, and then you can understand what it means. Okay, did you understand southwest monsoon? Okay, so southwest monsoon brings the rainy season in Thailand. It happens with the start of the school year, mid-May, okay, up to mid-October. Okay, and there's a transitional period in between northeast monsoon and southwest monsoon. There's a transitional period. This occurs around mid-February and ends around mid-May. Okay, during this time, this transitional period, we receive more direct sunlight. What does it mean by more direct sunlight? So during this period, the sun is directly above our heads at noon. So during this time, if you go out during March, April, if you go out during lunchtime or noon, the sun is directly above our head. Okay, so we receive a lot of heat and we experience hot summer season. We receive a lot of heat from the sun. So this is the summer season. Okay, so during summer season, we need to drink more water to avoid being in the sun avoid being in the sun for too long. Okay, drink more water and avoid being in the sun for too long. And we need to be prudent in using water to avoid wastage because rainfall is limited. So we also need to save water, conserve waters, because during this period there's not much rain. Okay, here is a summary. I hope it's still clear when you look at it. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So these are the months of the year. So if you're going to look, we said that the northeast monsoon starts around mid-October, okay? So the weather will be cooler, okay? And it will continue up to mid-February. And then mid-February up to mid-May, that's the transitional period. And after mid-May up to October, mid-October, that's the southwest monsoon. Okay, so we have the winter and then summer and then the rainy season. Okay.